First round of hunters, they just left. Second round is scheduled to be in this afternoon. First round of hunters, we went out to camp, helped out, did some packing, skinned out some capes, helped out in the kitchen, just a variety of chores. So this time I'm heading out, gonna be guiding some hunters on a moose hunt. So see how that goes. First time guiding for me. Sure it'll go okay, but first time for everything. Looking forward to it. So anyways, a little bit of a drive here. We're gonna get out there, get ourselves settled, meet the hunters this afternoon, get things rolling. So hopefully it goes good. Let's get at her. Morning number one. Drove out to this spot here and we're just getting down to walk into the swamp. So figure I better get a little bit of footage before we get down in there. Okay, let's go. Well guys, we're morning of day one. Got in to the trailhead this morning just at daybreak, walked in, been sitting here calling for a couple hours. We got nothing yet, but we're pretty optimistic. We got a couple of hillbillies here from West Virginia. Their words, not mine. Brian and Jeff. So we're in a pretty nice spot here, calling to a pretty big audience. We got this nice big meadow, wraps around. There's about at least as much as that we can't see here is hidden in behind some trees. We got that whole hillside over there we're calling to. So we're gonna give her today here anyways. See what we can come up with. But it sure feels good this morning. A couple of degrees below freezing. So things are looking pretty good. Well, it's about, I don't even know what time it is, 1 o'clock or something, eh? 1 in the afternoon. Been pretty darn quiet. So, sitting around getting a little bit of a chill. We decided to go for a bit of a hike up to the truck and grab our sandwiches. And third of the way out, it started raining on us. Of course, our gear is back here at the stand. So, anyways, got back, threw up a tarp. Gonna have a sandwich and see what happens.
it for day one here out in the meadow. We got rained on most of the day, hid under the tarp. Pretty quiet. About a half hour ago I thought I heard a couple grunts way off in the distance, but we don't got enough daylight to bring him in anyway, so wind was never really in our favor all day. Wasn't really in a position to bugger us up, but it just was never in our face, that's all. So we left our tarp set up. We're gonna come back in here in the morning. No sense planting that seed all day and not coming to reap the benefits tomorrow. So we'll give her at least one more day, see how it goes. But right now, we got enough time to get out of here. Enough daylight to get most of the way back to camp with shooting light, so that's our plan. Anyways, not too bad first day. Making our way out here. Earlier today, Brian's telling me a story about one of his hunting trips back home in West Virginia. Walks into a area there and he gets into his tree stand and hunts for the day, and coming out, he's walking along his trail that he always uses, and there's a naked body laying on the trail, and he knew it wasn't there on the way in, so he was a little confused, so he figured somebody dumped a body on him there or something. So he goes up to it, and the fella's still alive, so he gets out to his truck and gets some hot drinks and some clothes for the guy, and gets in there and gets a hold of the authorities, and they come in and airlift the fella out of there, and he ends up passing away, unfortunately, a week or so later. But they figure he was out hunting and got disoriented or something and got lost, got hypothermia. And they figure when he got hypothermia, he started peeling his clothes off because he was feeling hot or something, all delirious. So not a good scenario, but one of his hunting trips he'll definitely remember, I'm sure. Everything going good back there? Day two, just heading into the same spot we were in yesterday. Everybody in camp had a pretty quiet day yesterday. A couple of the groups heard a couple grunts, but nobody got their eyes on anything. So it's a pretty wet day yesterday afternoon. It's looking like the same forecast today, so driving in here in the vehicle, quite a bit of fog and some patches, so hopefully get down here into this meadow. Hopefully it's as clear as it is right now, so should be good going today. zero action here for pretty much 2 full days, so pulled the tarp down. Rain let up for a little bit here, so we decided it's a good time to get out of here and relocate somewhere else. So here we go. Relocated, just walking into a little lake here. Don't think the lake's very far in here. Never been here before, so I'll go check it out. Burn up the last couple hours of daylight we got left. Looking spot, but pretty easy access. It's way closer to the road than I thought it was, but I think we're gonna kill the rest of the evening here. You never know. Morning of day 3. A little bit of a hike in here this morning, just left the truck. We got a 4th guy with us today. So Brian and Jeff, my hunters here, they're part of a loyalty rewards program with Cabela's. So Cabela's sent along a photographer to document their trip here. So we've got Nick, the photographer, with us today. So a bit of a hike in here, kind of a willowed in road. Then we get in through the bush. So already saw 1 cow moose this morning. Off to a good start. sitting in this meadow for a couple hours. Wind's in our favor, so probably gonna hunker down here right till this afternoon if we need to. It's been pretty quiet so far, but the outfitters had some pretty good luck in here in past years, so as long as the wind is right, we're gonna stay here. It's not a real big meadow to watch, but it's situated between a pretty substantial hill and a lake on the other side, so it kind of creates a bit of a natural travel corridor for them. So hopefully something happens. Another group of guys are sitting in a stand a couple kilometers away. They did see a couple bulls in there yesterday, couldn't get a shot, so hopefully they can bring those back out. So, but a couple kilometers away, those bulls could be right here today, so see how she goes. We're gonna relocate here. We just burned up about 5 hours sitting here. Didn't get no responses, so we're gonna make our way out. It's just checking out on iHunter there that a couple more swamps kind of close to the road a little ways back, so we're gonna go and push into those and set up in a different spot and see how that goes. We got a couple messages from the other guys. They didn't have much luck there yet either, so might as well move around. Keep going until we find them. Okay, got out of the last spot there and went for a bit of a drive in a pickup. Found a spot on iHunter here, so we walked in off the road and I think this one's worth bringing a trail into. Pretty nice little spot here. I think we're gonna hunker down here for the evening. Okay, we finished off our evening. Hey, that's real fresh. Been the last day or two. Saw some moose crap. Finished off our evening in this nice swamp that we walked into. I don't know if you can see over there, but rainstorm coming our way with a vengeance. So we're gonna cook her out of here, hop in the truck, and utilize a little bit of daylight to get back to camp. I think over half of the moose that have been seen this round by the guides and hunters have been on the road anyway, so good chance. Okay, let's get back to the truck. Day 4. It's gearing up. All the hunters are hopping in with the guides, getting ready to head out to our spots. Haven't had no frost yet this hunt, so it just doesn't feel moosey, but hopefully somebody gets something today. Morning of day 4. We're just walking into another newsstand here. There was another group of hunters in here a couple days ago. They had a bull in at 100 yards, but the hunter just wasn't ready to take the shot or something, so hopefully we can bring that bull back in. Or maybe there's some more around here, so we'll see. Hunters are doing awesome. Jeff there, he's got a condition, CMT I think he called it. I told him I got CRS. Can't remember shit. But anyways, his CMT is like a mild form of MS, and he powers through that slight disability he has there. The guy's like a bull moose going through the bush. He's definitely doing good. You know, there's a lot of guys probably sit at home pounding farts in the couch, and he's out here getting her done. It's pretty good. He says when we get his moose, he wants to pack it out, so that's good. Nice clear morning. Not very cold, but nice day. her into the stand here. So Brian and Jeff are just getting situated there up in the tree stand, and we'll give her another 15 minutes. We'll just do some listening, and then we'll get on to some calling. This is a real nice spot. Got a crosswind happening, so that's good. Looking at the clouds going overhead, looked like we might have ourselves a headwind, which wouldn't be good, but yeah, it's good. Okay, we just kind of got blown out of this spot here. Sat there, did some calling for about 2.5 hours. But the wind come up pretty good. The wind was still in our favor, but making too much noise. So we're hiking down to the next spot, a couple kilometers away. It's more protected down in a valley along a hillside there, so seems like when it's windy everywhere else it's kind of calm in there. So we're gonna relocate and go try that for a couple hours. This is a nice spot here though, so I think once we get some calmer winds this afternoon, we're gonna work our way back here. Maybe. With any luck, we're gonna have a moose on the ground anyway, so see how that pans out for us. Okay, let's get going. rest today. Breezier than I thought it was gonna be, but it's in our favor, so give her a try here. I'll tell you one thing. This Jeff is a bull moose. Just gives her. Okay, we're gonna get set up. Got something crashing around in the bush over here. Haven't heard nothing for about 2 minutes, but the wind's blowing pretty good. It's in our favor, but still makes it so it's hard to hear. Are blowing pretty hard, but it definitely wasn't the wind. Something breaking branches and coming through the bush in an exact certain spot over there. Jeff over there, he's up first for the first moose, so he's ready to go. Give it a few minutes here. Wasn't exactly the action we were wanting. Bunch of crashing in the bush. Give a couple of grunts. And some forestry worker replied. So, out in the middle of nowhere, and some worker dude popping out into a meadow, so guess it's time to call the forestry company again. They think they own the whole forest, but I think we better have a chat with them. Pretty good moose country they're gonna come in here and destroy, so oh well. We'll go find another spot. Busting out of here now. Chatted with that forestry guy. We could hear some chainsaws in the distance there, and he said the chainsaws had nothing to do with him, so like we are literally thinking we're in the middle of nowhere when we're not. Obviously we're not the only people allowed out here, but hike these poor guys. Poor Brian and Jeff. Hiked them in here. Feeling good about the day. Some dude comes tromping out of the bush with nothing more than a hatchet. I don't know. Been enough grizzly bears out around here that I'm not one for walking through the bush with a hatchet or a fishing rod without having a firearm. But that's me. He's either braver or dumber than me. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Plan B. Don't know what plan B is yet, but gotta make one. Pretty impressive saw. Silky big boy. Works pretty good. So, got the hell out of that area there where these forestry guys were in. Ends up that chainsaw was Buddy's partner there. He just wasn't sure what he's up to. So, it's just the two guys in the bush. But we relocated to a new spot. Never been into this one before, so just walking down in and gonna spend a couple hours here. And then once we're done here, which I guess hopefully when we're done here it means we got a moose, but if we don't, we're gonna head her back to the tree stand that we were at this morning. Finish off the day there. So anyways, nice little spot down in here. That you know, those apps nowadays, you can zoom right in on areas and check them out and see how they look. Sometimes they're a little deceiving, but this one looks pretty promising, so let's get down in there. Come the boys. Well, it's definitely not as big a meadow as we've been getting into, but nice big long drainage down in there. Nice little valley, kind of hidden out of the wind that we got right now, so I can sit here for a while and give that a go. This wind here isn't doing us any favors, so we're gonna go hop in a vehicle and checking out the map there. It looks like there's a couple big slashes up the road, so we're just gonna go check those out, burn up an hour here, and then gonna head back and hike in and get into our stand for the evening. So did get a message on the satellite messenger there that one of the other teams got a bull down. So guys from camp there were going to grab some horses and head in to extract that one, so looking forward to hearing that story tonight at camp. But I'd much rather enjoy having our own story to talk about. Anyways, short little hike to get out of here, so go see what we can find. last hike of the night here. Getting back into the tree stand. We'll hopefully have some luck here. Wind's still blowing pretty good, but it's calmed down a bunch, so hopefully it keeps calming down. Radio silence since then, but we're gonna hunker down here for a bit. Little rain shower just going over, so keep getting these wind gusts, so hopefully once this rain shower goes past, maybe we'll get rid of those gusty winds. So. Nice to hear some. Wasn't super close, but there's something hearing us. Got a bloody thunderstorm going over. Got a cow moose bellering in the bush over here. Looks like this storm's gonna be short-lived. Can't hear much with this wind. Bunch of thunder. Can see blue sky coming, so hopefully in a few minutes this blows over and it'll be quiet for us to listen. Okay, we're getting out of the stand here. A couple hours ago, heard a couple grunts. in between wind gusts there, and sitting there for a half hour and starting to second guess myself if it actually was bull grunts. And then there's one cow beller there. Same thing, a big old thunderstorm was going over in between claps of thunder. One beller, so I thought, oh yeah, she'll get the bulls moving, but that was it. Thunderstorm rolled over. Wind was dead calm, so we could hear what's happening in the bush there, and nothing. Radio silence. So we got enough daylight to make her back to base camp here most of the way in the daylight. So come across something. I gotta come across something yet, so hopefully. Should sleep good tonight. Okay, morning of day 5. Just got into this old slash. Hopped up on a stump, saw a cow elk down there. We're not elk hunting right now, but still pretty cool to see some animals. I was gonna sit here and do some calling for a few minutes, but we actually got the wind at our back here, so there's another road. Go back and circles around. We'll get on the back side of this slash so the wind's in our favor. So we'll do a couple calls here, see what happens, but then we'll bugger off to the other side. Slashes here this morning. Our goal is to get into a little lake there where the outfitter has a small outpost cabin. So we're gonna go hang our hat there for the afternoon. But utilizing it's a nice morning here to check out some old slashes, so hopefully something pops up here pretty soon. Quick little walk here into this swamp. Nothing moving in there. We're gonna keep on getting into the cabin here. Hunker down for the day. Walking into a outpost cabin here. Pretty brushed in, but that's good. Clear so far. I was expecting some deadfall laying across the trail. As far as I know, nobody's been in here yet this year, but trail looks like it's been being used all summer here, so critters have been traveling in here for sure. Pretty nice place in here. Wow, made her into the cabin. I was way overdressed, I know that. Boys are up there having a rest on the deck. Pretty cool spot. There's been a few bulls taken out of this lake. Bit of a pack out, but that's okay. Outfitter calls this cabin her Bob's. Don't know the whole story, but I'm pretty sure Herb and Bob built it, so her Bob's it is. Anyways, we're gonna hunker down here for the day, do some calling. Hopefully something comes out. One of the hunters yesterday got a nice little bull. They had to take the horses in and get it out, so that was pretty cool. A couple of the other guys had some calling, so they're around. It's day 5 of 10. Still lots of time yet. Okay, let's get at her. Three of them. 3 river otters. cool.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just gearing up to get back to base camp. Gonna have just enough daylight to get out of here and back to the vehicle, so unproductive day as far as the moose go. Saw one cow elk this morning. Kind of a cool end to our evening. There was 4 river otters swimming around and right in front of us in the lake there, and then 2 beavers decided to come and hang out in front of us there for 15 minutes. They were 20-30 feet away just hanging out, so pretty cool. Rather it be a couple of moose, but it wasn't, so we're gonna get geared up, start hiking out. Morning of day 6. Hiking into some old cut blocks here today. It's supposed to be wet and windy, according to our forecast. So we're gonna go hang out in some open cut blocks and stay out of our stands in the meadows. It gets the wind there gets some too much scent blowing around, so we're gonna get in here, probably set up the tarp because we got some pretty nasty looking skies here this morning. Be breaking daylight here any minute. Perfect timing. Got about, I don't know, a mile walk in here. So saw a big black bear this morning. The boys both got bear tags, but we were looking at it in the headlights, so couldn't legally shoot it. We'll stop and look for him on the way out of here, I guess. Anyways, get in here hopefully before it starts raining, get set up. Let's get going. Just got up in our slash here. Just gearing up to set up our tent because it's already raining. Decided to walk over the other side of the hill and saw a moose. So I just went to grab the other guys. I'm not sure what it was. Just hold up there, Brian. I'm gonna have to do some glass in here. Definitely a cow. It's looking at us now. Well, we got our good wind here, so we'll maybe try and weasel up there so we can see in that valley a little bit, and then I'll give a call, see what happens. We got good wind here, so just gonna watch this gal for a bit. See what happens. Big old lonely cow. I tried doing some calling, she buggered right off, so watched for a few minutes and nothing, but time to get our tarp put up here because it's nasty. Okay. Okay, took a few minutes, got a shelter going here. Nice spot, we can see quite a ways. Quick little walk, you know, a couple 100 feet that way. We can see the other side. That's where we saw that cow. So it's supposed to rain. I think it's like 8 o'clock or something. Not quite sure, but it's supposed to rain till 3 or 4, so this is us for the day. Oh, she's nasty. We were planning to just come up here, call for a couple hours, and then there's some nice marshy areas, you know, a couple 100 yards through the bush. We were gonna go and make our way, but we would get soaked to the core. already getting soaked to the core today, so decided to light up a fire here. It's feels pretty good. Don't know how good our calls are traveling here, but never know. Always happens whenever you least expect it, so keep out of here for a while. It's a big one. Okay, he's right down here. Right where that yellow bends over. He's right past there. He's kind of in the trees right now, but he's a big one. You can just see his back. He's moving there. There, see him there? He's moving. See that dark spot right in the trees? You can't see the whole bear, but there, he's moving there again. Just look for the black to move there. Just, he's moving. Yeah, he looks pretty decent. Think you want him? Or?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a good bear, Brian.
Yeah, that's a really good bear.
I'd smoke his ass.
He's in no hurry. We'll wait for him to come out into the open.
His ears are nice and far apart. That's a good bear.
Yeah. Well, when I first seen him, he was just coming up over the bank there, and he was pretty wide. Yeah, he's just feeding away. He's in no hurry, so.
I can't tell if that's his front shoulder or not. I think it is. He looks broadside. Oh yeah, he's facing me right now, just a little bit. Hold on, I got him. He's still moving. He's moving, he's hit good. He is going.
Try and get him before he goes in that brush.
I'll see him. He went behind them willows. I think he dropped right behind them willows.
I think he did too. I don't see nothing.
Yeah, he's dead. I just can't see him. I can see a little black.
Yeah, I can see where it is. Well, I can't see him, but he went behind that brush. Then there was like no more movement, so.
I'm pretty sure if he drops right there. Maybe skid him a little bit. I mean, there's no rush to run down there unless you want to.
Man, he's a tank.
He is. That's a fucking. I'd have took that bear in a heartbeat. So I said Brian ain't shooting him. That's a good bear.
Okay, so there's that. I can just see that one skinny little poplar tree there. About 50 feet to the right of that. So we'll just.
Right in that.
Yeah.
The middle right there.
I'm already wet, but I'm gonna throw on some rain pants. Just walking down. Gonna go and find this bear. 150-yard shot. Looked good. Kind of went behind some brush and couldn't see it anymore, but couldn't see the brush moving or anything, so we're really hoping that it just died right there. So we give it a few minutes. Walking in here now. Both these boys got bear tags. The idea was to go bear hunting after their moose were hanging, but we haven't had a lot of success here with the moose, and we had this nice big boar walk up on us. Appeared to be a boar, but it was alone anyway, so looked good. Lots of crap to get through here. Okay, we're gonna make our way in. Oh yeah. He didn't go 20. Hey? He's a gooder. Man, that's a nice one. Perfect shot. Oh. Hey, look, he was eating dirt. Hey, he took a dirt nap.
That was a big bear.
That is a big bear. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera, set the video down, and we'll take some pictures here. Got her out. Meat's out to the road. Go get a quad to bring it in. Roll up this hide and get her out of here. We'll go grab a pack board, but up on the hill up there. That's where our little tent camp is set up, and worked out perfect. So roll this up, go get a pack, maybe still get a moose or two yet today. Right on. We got back up to the tarp. Rekindled the fire, got a hold of base camp, told them we got some meat to get out of here, but one of the other sets of hunters there, they got a moose somewhere, don't know who or where, but we were just heading out to go get a moose first. So said he had a moose and a bear to go get, so I don't know if he meant there was another bear or he's talking about our bear, but either way, we've been sitting calling for a bit, trying to call a moose out. Lots of daylight left. I think another hour or so is this shitbox weather supposed to forecast to dry up, but it's been a pretty wet day. Fire's been a blessing. Rain stopped for a few minutes. Actually, look at that chunk of blue sky up there. My God. So come in, grab the hide. We're gonna get it out on the road. We're actually gonna grab the meat too and take it a little bit farther up the road. So gotta get past a couple of deactivations so we can get the quad to it. But sure feels good to have the rain settle down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple quarters here myself and head up the trail. Okay, last load is out where we can get to it with the quad later. We'll see if the guys from main camp have time to come grab it. If not, once we're done hunting, we'll hunt here till dark, and then I'll go back to main camp and bring the quad back out here, stick it on the trailer, and come grab it later. Don't want to waste any moose hunting hours. So Brian and Jeff, they went back up to stoke the fire. The rain's still holding off. Wind's still blowing, but it's kind of in our favor here, but still making a lot of noise, so still doing some calling, but it's hard to hear anything. But it's supposed to taper off too, so hopefully get closer to twilight there, it's nice and calm and we can hear some stuff if there's anything to hear. Whew. Okay, back to that fire. Take off this rain gear, try and get some of my other clothes dried out a little bit. Get back to moose hunting. Let's get at her. Okay, wrapping up day 6. Pretty successful with that big bear. Saw another big bear on the way in here in the dark, and nice big cow moose. So got our tarp taken down. We're heading out of here. Gotta go meet the guys from base camp. Bring the quad in now. Haul this bear out of here. Hunter's gotta travel with the meat, so I think Brian's gonna head in. And if there's any daylight left, which there might be a half hour or something, I think me and Jeff will go for a little drive. Finish off the day. But looking forward to a hot shower tonight. Feels good to be going home with something. Okay, let's get out of here. Cavalry showed up. The quads. Loaded up, heading back to base camp. morning of day 7. Heading into the stand. Just have Jeff with me this morning. Brian got his bear yesterday, and one of the other hunters shot a nice 40-inch bull right on the road, so that's pretty lucky. But it's 3 moose now in this hunt, so 4 more hunters left to go, 4 more days here too. So we hunt with a bunch of 2-on-1, so 2 hunters and 1 guide. But now there's enough guides to have 1-on-1 ratio, so we split the hunters up here. Hunters typically come up on a 2-for-1 because it's a little bit more cost effective for them, but whenever we can, we get them 1-on-1, split everybody up. So hopefully the odds work in our favor a little better. So anyways, forecast is for a little bit drier day than what we had yesterday. My goodness, that was a pretty wet day. But spirits are still pretty high. Sounds like a few of the other guys were hearing some calls, so hopefully this rut gets turned back on here again. It's been pretty quiet all week, so see how she goes. So anyways, we're gonna get into the stand here and see what we can make happen. Okay, let's get at her. Pretty quiet morning. No action, no noise. Only thing was there was a moose walked into the stand here through our trail sometime through the night. So we were a little optimistic when we were getting in there, but no dice. So we're gonna head out and check out a couple other spots close to this area and probably come back here tonight and finish off the evening here. Not sure what's going on with the moose. They've been pretty quiet. The 3 moose that were taken on this round of hunters, 1 was called in. 2 of them were just happened to come across them, so I haven't really been talking much. Oh well, let's keep at her. Back out in the stand. We went and toured around, checked out a couple spots, but nothing moving. Forgot my rain gear back at base camp, so plastic, painter's plastic for the wind for this afternoon. Not really sure where this rain come from, but kind of caught us off guard. Oh well. Sit here and see what the evening brings. one more day getting finished up here. Real quiet day. Sat in that stand just about all day with the exception of a little tour to go check out some other spots midday there, but nothing quite the mix of weather. Some clouds, some rain, some wind, a little bit of sunshine. It's actually pretty clear right now. It's feeling cool too, so I think it's supposed to get down below 0 tonight. First time we'll see that on this hunt, which will be good. Hopefully get some critters moving. Oh well, still got the drive home or back to base camp, so still a chance yet, I guess. Okay. Better get a move on. Okay. Morning of day 8. First things first. Got to get across this creek. So, got the hip boots on. Oh yeah, it's good and solid. I'm gonna put my stuff down. I'll go back across and grab Jeff's stuff, and then he can come across. It ain't bad, up to our knees, but definitely deeper than it was a couple weeks ago. We brought a moose so we could walk through here in hunting boots, so. Okay. Grab Jeff's stuff here. Coming at you. There's one. Perfect. Okay. Nothing to that. As soon as Jeff gets across, we're home free. That first step, there's one more step and you're basically on the bottom, and then you're home free.
Just taking my time.
Oh yeah, make sure you do.
This thing's like walking in canoes. Nothing to it but to do it. Told you it could be done.
Home free. There's a log right there to sit on. Nicest feeling morning we've had. -2 degrees Celsius. Nice and clear, no wind. The brush is a little frosty, so nice big black moose is gonna stand right out. One of the other hunters got his moose there last night, so the boys were going to retrieve it this morning. Only had one antler freshly broken off. Big hole in his skull, so I'll get to check that out later. But spirits are pretty high in camp there, even though it's day 8. 3 more bulls to go, but we got 3 days, including today, so. We're into the end of our spot here. I give a cow call. Within a couple minutes, we got another cow answering us here. There's 2, maybe 3 cows down in there calling quite often, so we're thinking we heard a bull grunt too, but it almost kind of sounds like a cow barking. A little bit longer. It doesn't have that wah. It's more of like just a short little cow call. So we got good wind here. We're just gonna hunker down here. See what plays out. Got the pack set up for a rest. Got a couple branches off that tree there. Jeff, he's pretty confident taking a freestanding shot. We got, I'm gonna guess 120 yards of clear shooting here, so the moose is gonna have to come right into us. So as long as we got good wind, we're gonna sit here and see what we can do. We're gonna have to do a pretty good job to outdo those real cow moose. See what happens. Okay, we just spent close to 3 hours sitting there cow calling. Can still hear a cow or 2 down in there. No bull grunts. Pretty sure what we thought were grunts there. Just the cows kind of barking. So we got a mile or so that we just walked through some pretty nice area, so we're gonna go take a quick walk, see if our calls have been bringing out anything else in back there. So give this little meadow a break with those cows. Come back in a half hour or so. If she's still bellering in there, I doubt if there's a bull down in there, but we'll sit there for a while more and see what happens. This will give us a chance to warm up our toes too. So, see how that works. Well, we backtracked a little bit there. Checked out some of the area that we walked through earlier this morning. Didn't see nothing, but wind isn't really in our favor for back there today. We circled back around, we got up on some high ground, and and stayed downwind of those cows we were listening to, but they've kind of quietened right up here, so I think our game plan's gonna go back and check out a couple other spots that we went by this morning, so see what the time of day looks like when we're done there. Either come back here or just come back in here for tomorrow morning. Let those cows prime this place up for us and maybe we can make something work. So I think for now we're gonna walk out of here and get back across that creek and go check out a couple more spots. There's one more spot there a little bit closer to base camp that a couple of the guys had some bulls answering them, but they just wouldn't commit, so maybe we'll go in there and, you know, maybe just a different sound or something might bring them out if they're still around there. So anyways, we're gonna get out of here, finish up our coffee and go. Back at the creek crossing. See if I can make her cross again without going in the drink. Go grab Jeff's stuff, bring it across, and then toss him the boots. Okay, another new spot for us here. We pulled out of the last spot, come down the road a ways. We're gonna go into a tree stand here. At least I think there's a stand. I've never been in here. I think that's what the boys said, so we're gonna go and check it out. Looks like a few windfalls here to get over, but no big deal. Okay, last trail was a bust. I got in there and couldn't find my way, so we come to another one. Took a minute to find it too, but we're on our way now. Looks like a couple trees to get over up here. Smells moosey in here. Smell that? Yeah. Good whiff of bull. Okay, let's get in here. Well, I'm feeling pretty bad right now. We tried hiking into one meadow that I'd never been to. Got turned around, couldn't find the trail, couldn't find the tree stand. Kind of wasted an hour there. Now I just hiked Jeff into this, breaking deep into the timber, down some big hills, bunch of deadfall climbing over it. Not the nicest of trails. And we get down to the creek, which I brought the hip boots for, but all the rain we had yesterday there was, the day before I guess, is made that creek crossing a little aggressive for what we're wanting to do today. So now we're heading back out, and we're gonna head to a spot that I have been to before, and hopefully nobody else is there. So here goes nothing. Jeff's gonna think I'm trying to kill him. Feel bad. Wasting time. Burning daylight. Here we are, yet another spot to walk into. We're gonna plunk our butts down here till dark. We walked in a little bit farther up this road, but the wind wasn't good where we were sitting, so we backtracked a little bit here. Pretty good spot, but running out of memory on my card, so I'm kind of doing minimal filming this afternoon. Better save a few minutes for when we see some moose. Okay, we're gonna hunker down here for a bit. Burning daylight now. We're about 15 minutes away from end of our hunting day 8. Pretty successful morning. Listen to those cows bellowing away for 3 hours. Kinda wasted a couple hours in the afternoon. Gonna have to get that figured out a little bit before I go back in there again. But wasn't a total loss. Did see some fresh sign. That was okay. Anyways, we're gonna burn up the rest of our daylight here and head her back to base camp, have some dinner, get back at her in the morning. Morning of day 9. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Just gonna start out again here this morning with our water crossing. We're heading back where we saw or heard the cows bellowing there all yesterday morning. Rained all night, but it's quite a bit warmer this morning. We got about +6 this morning. Yesterday it was about -3 when we got out here, -2 or 3. So, but we figure that those that were bellering, maybe bring in a bull for us. So we'll try this out first thing this morning. So gonna go grab Jeff's gear, bring it across, toss the hip boots across to him. And away we go. Okay, let's get at her. I think it's deeper today. It is. Got into the back end here, just gonna give it a few minutes and try doing some calling. Same wind as yesterday. It's gonna work real good for this spot, but it's about 90 degrees off from what the forecast was, so the rest of this area we're in is not ideal, but maybe it'll switch for us. When we got back to camp there last night, we found out Jeff's partner Brian, he got himself a little bull yesterday afternoon, so that was good. 2 more bulls to get this round. 2 days of hunting left, so plenty of time. Okay, we're gonna hunker down and see what we can do. Burned up the morning here in this one spot. We're feeling pretty hopeful coming in, but didn't hear nothing. Wind wasn't ideal again, but it was okay for a few spots. So, you know, we're day 9 of a 10-day hunt. We're kind of burning daylight, so to speak, so I don't think now's the time to sit in one spot all day thinking we're gonna call a moose in from miles away. I think we're gonna switch up our game plan here and just start putting on some miles. Gonna head to another spot here, go in there, do some sound checking for a couple hours. Don't hear nothing. We're gonna move on. These moose don't seem to be in a real heavy rut here yet for some reason. So, not sure what the answer is, but what we're doing isn't working, so switch things up. Okay, I'm gonna get across that creek one more time and head her to a new spot. Heading into the one stand that we couldn't find yesterday. And the fact that there's not even a trail here is probably a good reason we couldn't find it. Good thing they got some ribbons put up, because she's pretty much just beelining her straight through the bush. Every once in a while, kind of looks like a little bit of a trail. But not very often. Okay. Get ourselves in here and situated and hopefully stir something up. There was a gut pile in the middle of the road on our way over here, so somebody got some luck today, so that's good. Okay, starting to look like a little bit of a trail now, so that's good. Okay, let's go. Almost into the tree stand. Every time we come into somewhere new, pretty amazed how rugged the trails are. I just stopped here because pretty strong aroma of a rut pit here, so haven't smelled too many of those on this trip, so that's a good thing. Smell that. Sweet home for a little while. Okay, right on. Well, been in the stand here a couple hours. Kind of hard to hear anything. Pretty windy. The wind direction's in our favor, but wind velocity is a little out of control, so. A few minutes ago, just heard a tree crashing in the bush somewhere behind us. But hopefully it dies down. Just worried my calls aren't making it very far. That wind starts whistling through the trees there, it gets pretty noisy, so. Anyways, keep out of here for a little bit more. On the last hour of daylight. Every time we think the wind's gonna die down, get another big gust. Hopefully it gives us a little bit of time tonight where we can hear something. Pack of coyotes lit up behind us here a few minutes ago. Maybe they can hear us, maybe they're coming in. Anyways, a little bit more time left. Hopefully something comes in. the stand. Finishing up day 9. A little bit of a walk, so give ourselves a little bit of daylight here. A little bit of driving the truck, so should have some shooting light right till camp, so that'll be good. But tomorrow's day 10. Wasn't the way I was hoping my first tour of moose guiding would go, but here we are. Definitely not the first day 10 of a hunt, but still looking for moose. And probably not going to be the last, but hopefully we can close this off on a high note and send Jeff home with a moose. We've been in some pretty nice spots. You know, the moose are out there. You see signs of them. We just haven't been in the right spot at the right time. There's 7 hunters this round and 2 more bulls to go. Well, maybe 2 more. We'll see if the other guys got lucky today. We actually were in a similar area, so for the morning hunt, I think if they would have been lucky on their morning hunt, we would have heard a shot, but we'll see when we get back to camp. Calling for a bit of rain tomorrow, so it's not ideal, but a little bit of rain's a little easier to put up with than this bloody wind. So, anyways, wrapping her up for today. Let's get back to camp and get some dinner. Come around the corner, got a cow moose in the road, but we're gonna walk up here just a little bit. We'll walk up there nice and slow. You go ahead of me, so if a bull comes out, I'll listen for cars. It's a small little cow, yearling.
You almost look like a calf.
Eh?
You almost look like a calf.
Almost, yeah. We're just saying, leave time for the drive home. 1 day left, but it only takes one. Huh. Morning, guys. Morning of day 10. This is do or die day. So on the way back to base camp last night, we stopped and we saw that cow moose in the road. So we watched her for a few minutes, see if there'd be a bull come out. And then we took off and we had another 10-15 minutes of shooting light, so we pulled in quickly off the road there and walked into a spot, and lo and behold, there's a bull. But
he was 500 yards away and on the wrong side of a body of water, so we decided to pull out of there and come back here first thing this morning. So we're gonna walk in here in the dark this morning and try and get in and set up before first light. So it's nice bright moonlight morning, and we got some twilight starting to pop up there, so hoping for a good day. Calling for rain. I still see a bunch of stars, mostly stars here this morning, so hopefully the rain holds off for a little bit. So anyways, we're gonna get geared up and get at her. Hopefully something happens. Wouldn't be the first time we got something on the last day. Okay, we're just getting set up here. Got a pretty good size area that we can see. We're gonna just hang tight till a little bit more light. Another 5 minutes, we'll be good to go. One thing I found, these GoPros don't pick up the light like an iPhone does. If I took a picture right now with the iPhone, it would look like daylight out there. Okay. No sign of that bull yet this morning. We set up for an hour. Did some calling. Let a little bit of fog lift. Then we got a little bit of a breeze, so we had some bad wind, so we relocated here a little ways. Wind's better, it's not perfect, but it's not blowing us right out anyways. We're gonna hunker down here for a little while, do some calling. Jeff figured he heard some grunting. Said it sounded more like a whitetail grunt though, so I didn't hear it, so not sure. We're in an area that we've taken 2 bulls out of here, a couple of the other hunters, so it's been a couple days now, but we need to keep our head on a swivel for bears. So anyways, see what the morning brings. Last day. I think we're gonna try and cover some ground. Well, back to the truck. Didn't come across nothing up there. Wind was wrong for us. And supposed to start pouring rain here in a couple hours, so our game plan today is to put on some miles. There's one other hunter in camp there still looking for his moose today, and those guys yesterday, they had a couple of bulls grunting at them for a long time, wouldn't come out. So it seems like all the moose we're seeing, they're traveling. Bulls must be caught up. So I think our best bet for the last day here is go and check a bunch of spots. Go in there, sound check, give it a few minutes, on to the next one.
So hopefully that works for us. We just took a little drive up into some high country. Hopped out of the truck where there was a bridge out. And walked about a half a kilometer and just stopped. Made one cow call, but something moaning up the hill here, so we're gonna get up around the corner where we can get a vantage point. Jet going over. Sounded like a big moany cow call, but pretty echoey, so go see what we got happening. I wish I had that one on video. It's like a weird sound.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't sure what it was.
Bigfoot. Sound like Bigfoot. It's a little too long to be a bull. A little short for a cow, but it was like real echoey. Like most likely a cow moose. Well, we got okay wind right now, so sit here and do some calling. Well, I'm embarrassed to say we just figured out what was calling to us. It wasn't Bigfoot at all. It was a tiger cat. Feller buncher. Somehow the sound was just traveling just right. We heard it cutting through a tree. Just roar.
There it was.
We can hear it here now. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but huh. Well, start hiking out to the truck, I guess. Yeah. Let him turn. Yeah. You know what? This road wraps right around the backside of this hill, right into that big open slash. So let's just, we'll get around there.
I had a quartering away shot, but you said wait till he turns. So
Yeah, wait till he turns. So it was
that's when I drive it right up through his gut, right up the other shoulder. You said
that steep bank. I thought he might stop at that rock there. He slowed down a little bit. Thought he was going to give us a look, but no dice. 96 yards. Hurry up. Give him another one. I'm not sure you got him. You did? You got him that time. He's going down. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Woo! Yeah!
Did he drop?
He's down.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah!
Oh, thank God. Keith?
Woo!
Grant? Thank you, brother.
Hey, man. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Thank you.
Yeah! He's nice. He's a nice one.
I hope so. I'm so happy.
Ho ho! Woo! 100 yards.
Can you see him?
I can't see him, but he was down. Yeah. Okay. How you feeling?
Nervous until I put my hands on him.
Oh,
Until my hands are on him, I'm nervous.
oh. We got a little bit of a climb to go get him, but okay. I'm gonna send a message to base camp.
Now let's go see we have him first.
Oh, he's down. I know he wasn't. His feet were in the air. He's done.
Okay, thank God.
Don't worry about that.
This made me.
Hey.
Like when I shot the first time, I knew I shot over him because I held right for the vitals I could see above the brush, and I thought, shit, this gun shoots high at that range. So I held down in the bushes the next time and shot, and I thought that should get him.
Yeah. Yeah, you only 100 yards. You got him good.
Then sighted him for 200, and I knew I was shooting 2 inches high at 100 yards.
He flinched a little bit, but we'll see when we skin him out. But if he was hit, he wasn't hit hard. So.
Now the first one, I'm positive I missed him.
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't look much, but he wasn't going nowhere. Well, he started running away, and then I give a grunt or a cow call, whatever I did there, and he stopped again. He gave us lots of chances.
You want to take your rifle up?
Oh yeah, I'll grab mine.
I'll just leave mine here.
Oh yeah.
I've got jello legs. I don't think
Yeah. No, we're golden.
I've got flat jello legs right now.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna send a message here. Day 10. Got her done. Look at Jeff up there. He's halfway to the moose already. He's like, I ain't waiting for you. Had to get some messages out to base camp. Get a helper or two out here. A little bit of garb to get through. Jesus, I don't even know how he got up there. Awesome. Okay. Let's get to him. Yeah. He's a hanger.
Is he?
Oh yeah. He ain't gonna win no trophies, but he's gonna look good above your mantle. Man, he's damn near perfectly symmetrical.
Oh yes. I can see horns.
Hey, I think we got what you were looking for, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to grind a smile off my face.
Oh, I can tell that. Yeah. Take that, day 10.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Oh.
Got a lot of blood in his chest.
He didn't last long. He took about 2 steps and his legs were right in the air.
Oh, he's beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Darn tootin' he is. Oh yeah. 6x7. Oh my goodness.
Where I hit him. But it worked.
Somewhere is vital. I'll take a picture with you, just right how we drop first, and then we'll set them up here.
I'm gonna give you my camera.
Yeah, you betcha. There he is. Whew. It's been quite an adventure. We got him.
We did. Here he lays.
Yeah, day 10. Wasn't last hour of day 10. At least we got the day to deal with them. Better than getting them at dark. Right around 10 o'clock when you got them. 10 a.m. Perfect. Yeah, I might go look and see if I can get the quad up here, because we can use the quad now after 10. So, see what she looks like. Yeah.
Alright, quit being a turd and come off of there.
I can pick that out of there after, if you want.
Nope, my tag.
That's what I figured. That's why I brought her up. Yeah.
Region
7.
How's that?
Region 7 right there, and antlered. Oh yeah. There's the truck down there, 110 yards. 110 yards away, but probably 50 yards elevation difference.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
This was my first shot. I aimed a little high for elevation.
Yeah.
I think I shot over him. I'll know once we get him opened up.
Yeah.
Put this in my pocket so I don't lose it. It's kind of important.
He didn't react very much. He sort of flinched a bit, but I would too if something went whizzing by me.
The second
Right
shot,
on.
I held perfect on it. I knew I was good, but you know, you're nervous until you see his body.
He took 2 steps, and I could tell, you know, they lift that leg up, and they're, and then he toppled, and his legs in the air, and perfect. I knew he wasn't going nowhere.
I'm sure glad you were watching.
Oh yeah. Brown and down. Well, I'm glad the forecast wasn't right. They were calling for rain by now. Oh yeah. Coffee time, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Typically I'd have the guts out of these things by now, but this round of hunters is here through a Cabela's credit card rewards program type thing.
Called Cabela's Signature Hunts.
Yeah, Cabela's Signature Hunts. So part of their rewards, they have a photographer that's following them around here this last week. So that's what we're waiting for the photographer to get here. He's been involved with a few of the kills this week, but by the time he shows up, the moose has been butchered and gutted, and so he's got some pictures of him packing them out, but he's only, I don't know, half hour away here, so we're giving him time to get here before we start slicing and dicing, so it'll be perfect.
Good end to a good hunt.
Good end to a good hunt. Man, we've had a good week. I think it's been a good week, even through all the crap weather, and it's been pretty awesome. This is my first guided hunt, so feeling pretty good about it now. I wasn't yesterday, even though we did get a nice bear for Brian, but things turned out right on. As soon as the boys get here, take a few pictures and get at her.
The first shot went over and I knew it. I told Grant I shot over and put another round in, shoot it again.
Cavalry's here. Pretty good feeling.
I think I shot him about right there and he just fell straight down. Good. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So you shot.
Hey, there's another moose down there. Oh, that's just Kenny.
No.
Door. That's a nice shot though. Holy cow.
Oh, it was tough through all this because literally all I could see was his spine.
Oh really?
So I had to compensate. In the first shot, I held down about 4 inches, thinking I'd get a drop in, and I shot over him. The second shot, I said, I know what I did. I'm sighted in at 200. I'm shooting 2 inches high already. So I lowered her down and let her fly.
Oh, that's quite the shot.
Day 10.
Yeah, day 10.
Oh, yeah.
And then Grant was all excited. He was saying,
Oh, yeah. You
He's
can
down.
barely hear him talking. I'm, yeah.
until I see him. Because when I shot him, he was gone.
Right.
I didn't know if he ran away or if he dropped out of sight. I didn't know. He go, I'm telling you he's dead. I see his feet kicking. I said, not till I got my hands on him, he's dead.
Yeah, you want to stick up?
Sure will.
Tell me what you want, Nick. I'll start eating full.
No, it's fine where it is. I just need you to put it away.
Yeah. There's the Cabela's, boys. Oh yeah, we're over halfway here. Looking good. Kenny in there. There goes Max in the second quarter.
Yeah. Tell him the story.
Huh?
This bull was standing on the road. Now he's 6 miles from the road.
Yeah.
So we're singing, "We Stopped Loving You Today." You good? Yep. Let's go outside. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go outside.
Just about got done before the rain started, but not bad. Darn close. I don't know what trail I'm following here, but
I'm following you, so.
yeah, I think I took a wrong turn, but
I just thought it was easier on this side of the log. Whatever you want.
Well, guys, day 11 we're going to call this. It's the day after our hunt. And Brian and Jeff here, they got their meat in at the meat processor, so their meat's not going to be ready until tomorrow sometime. So they got an extra day and a half wait here in Prince George. So we're showing them a little bit of Canadian hospitality here, going for a little airplane ride. So we're going to check out right now where, show Jeff where he got his moose at. A little bit windy. Couple bumps up here, not too bad. We got Jeff's moose pretty high in the hills there, so it might get a little bit lumpier when we get up there, but we'll go give her a try anyways. First things first, we're gonna go check out Opatcho Lake Outfitters camp. Been enjoying your time here at Opatcho Lake, Jeff?
sure am.
I think most hunters this round went home pretty happy, so that's good to see. And Opatcho Lake Outfitters actually got an award this time. Jeff's here to build his signature hunt, so Opatcho Lake was chosen out of many all over the world to host this hunt for these fellas, and I think it turned out pretty good, so. Well guys, we're just wrapping things up. We're up here taking Brian for a ride. We just flew over, showed him where he got his bear. They got one more day to wait to get their moose meat here frozen and packaged up or whatever and into their freezer, and on the way home they go. I wasn't around there to video any of Brian's moose because he ended up going with another guide there, Chris. Chris become available, and so we split them up, helped cover more ground, and it worked out. So anyways, we're gonna wrap things up here. Sure appreciate you guys tagging along for another one. See you next time.